630-418-8908?
Probably whatever's in my phone that I've texted you with.
Boy, cause I've answered phone, I've been answering random phone call, I've been answering random numbers like, hello? Most of the time I think it's just bullshit telemarketing scams, but I'm always like,
well, I just gave them your number today.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
Yeah.
Okay. Because you said we might get a call, and I was like, I don't want it to be a telemarketer, but if it's someone calling to ask if
Hello, everyone! It is 7 p.m. It is a Friday, and I am Sneaky Devil, and that means this is Fanfiction Contempt Theater. Joined by Atin today. No Max, of course.
And Sneaky's already 4 drinks in.
You know what? I have had a day. I don't want to hear it. Okay, so,
I'm not arguing your right to drink after a tough day. I'm arguing that you shouldn't be doing that when we're about to do this podcast.
Nonsense. This is Naruto D times Z. I need to be drunk for this.
I'm afraid for your liver.
Yeah, I need to be drunk for this. This is a Naruto D times D.
Oh no.
This is Reign of Hatred. A chill. I'm sorry. A child born into the noblest of families is left all alone without any affection at all, raised to not feel anything for those that are his loved ones. He chooses to leave them and nurture that hatred for him. Warning, swearing, human experimentation, sex, and slavery. Yeah, well, we could get the edge alarm.
I'm sorry. What did I just hear? I need you to read that summary again, because it didn't quite stick in my brain.
Right,
possibly for its own sanity.
I need to get a drink of water for this one. A child born into the noblest of families is left all alone without any affection at all. Raised to not feel anything for those that are his loved ones, he chooses to leave them and nurture that hatred for them. Warning, swearing, human experimentation, sex, and slavery.
Oh, Jesus.
I told you I need to be drunk for this one.
I'm beginning to regret that I have no alcohol.
Alright, let's begin right on into it. Let's pop this a little bit bigger though. The Supernatural Society. Why are there so many fucking semicolons? Like, look, the semicolon is a excellent punctuation.
I'd say it's criminally underused, but...
And by excellent punctuation, I mean it's really good, like the 1 to 2 times you will ever use it in 150k words. Yes. We have 5 usages of it, not a single, no, one fucking period. We have like 5 usages of it in the first paragraph.
Yeah.
Don't. No. It's not. No. Cease. Delete yourself. That's not how that works. If I was more academically inclined, I could explain to you all how the semicolon works when it's paired with other multiple semicolons, but I'm not academically inclined, and I actually have no idea what I'm talking about beyond don't use the semicolon too often. So, yeah. Don't use the semicolon too often.
Alright. This is for the MLA. This is from the University of Wisconsin-Madison. Semicolons help you connect closely related ideas when a style mark stronger than a comma is needed. By using semicolons effectively, you can make your writing sound more sophisticated. These are the situations in which to use them. Connect closely related ideas. Link 2 independent clauses that are closely related. Link clauses connected by conjunctive adverbs or transitional phrases. Link lists where the items contain commas to avoid confusions between list items. Link lengthy clauses or clauses with commas to avoid confusion.
Now look how sophisticated this man's writing is.
Quit adopting a drunk slur. You're not that drunk yet.
No, but I'm 5 shots in and I'm working my way to it.
You are going to destroy your liver. Which, granted that the rest of your body is actively trying to murder you, may not be such a poor idea. Get your liver before it gets you.
Exactly. If I kill myself before my body kills me, I win.
No, you still lose.
Is the font a little off? I mean, the font is bigger than normal? Oh boy. Oh, thank you for those reading textures.
What?
10 out of 10. Fanfiction on that. Okay. The Supernatural Society. That's not a sentence. Such a complex structure of personalities. Also not a sentence. Comma. A multicultural blast of infinite possibilities. No, that's Islam. What led to its beginnings? What led to its formation? Okay, this is sentence fragments that have been mashed together to sound smart and philosophical. You have failed.
They thought they knew what the semicolon was for, and technically they do.
Well, see, the problem here is if I was seriously reading this story, if I didn't even see the summary, someone just sent me this link blind, I didn't see the title, I didn't see the summary, and they were just like, it's a Naruto D times D, read it. And I just started straight at the beginning. Did not see anything else. The second I saw that semicolon, I would have dropped the story.
Because here's the thing,
as we've always said,
if we're reading this the way the author wants us to, the supernatural society, because you're semicolon, so it's a long pause. It's not just a pause, it's like we're gonna let that sit. We're gonna let the audience think about that. Such a complex structure of personalities. A multicultural blast of infinite possibilities. What led to its beginnings? What led to its formation? What happened to isolate such a complex species from the common man, since they stem by the same origins of all life? How the fuck am I supposed to read this first paragraph?
As we've said 10 million times, and we will say 10 million more. The first sentence is supposed to make you read the first paragraph. The first paragraph is supposed to make you read the first page. The first page is supposed to make you read the chapter. The chapter is supposed to make you read the book. The book is, if it's a series, supposed to make you read the rest of the series. That is the point of actual fantasy, fiction writing. The point
the point of all writing is to get you to continue to read it.
No. For magazines, yeah, it's supposed to constantly keep you in and other stuff like that. But like research papers, it doesn't really matter the hook. You know, the research paper is a research paper. An abstract's an abstract. That's separate. Yeah,
either they're going to read it because they're interested in the subject, or they're not.
Yeah,
and
you don't need a hook for that. Well, I mean, you kind of do, but it's not. Point being, when we're talking about fiction writing, this is fiction writing. It's fan fiction writing, but it's still fiction writing. I am not interested in reading this story based off of the first paragraph. And if this is the first paragraph, is because again, it all leads into each other. So the first sentence is supposed to give you an idea about how the first paragraph is going to go. The first paragraph is supposed to give you an idea about how the first page is going to go. The first page is supposed to give you a general plan of how the chapter is going to go, and the chapter is supposed to give you an idea about how the book's going to go. What I mean by that is you introduce themes. You introduce the personality of the writing. Lemony Snicket has a personality to their writing. J.K. Rowling, as terrible as an author she is, she actually had some very interesting semantics, whatever that's called, going on in the background, in how basically the last half of the book series is the backwards of the first half, and it all leads back in a giant circle. She had a lot of stuff going on in the background that a lot of people wouldn't have gotten if they hadn't sat down and dissected her book. But the point being is that when you write a fictional work, it's supposed to flow into itself. If your first paragraph is this mishmash of inane TED Talk-esque bullshit, then I'm going to assume your chapter is going to be inane TED Talk level bullshit.
And here's my thought. First off, as much as look, the whole grammar stuff is putting me off. If we didn't have this